Hey guys, what is up? Welcome back to my channel. Today's video I'm going to be doing clean girl makeup. So I feel like this makeup aesthetic fits in perfectly with how I do my makeup. It's more of a natural look. A lot of the times it will be without foundation, and it's a really nice glowy natural look. So if you're interested in that, then stay tuned. So I don't think you can talk about this aesthetic without going into skincare. That's a really integral part of this makeup look, is having nice glowy skin, and you can actually achieve that with skincare. So I'm going to go over just a couple products that I think have helped me kind of get more of that glow on my skin. So the very first thing that I do is I saturate my skin with a toner. I've found that ones with green tea work well for me, and I've used a couple with probiotics that worked well. If I can think of any specific, I will add in pictures here. And the other thing that I started doing after layering my toner was to put in a serum. So that one works differently because the actives in those are usually more concentrated. The one that I know that most people use and have really good results is the Cosrx Snail Mucin Serum. I have to say that one is pretty freaking amazing. It gives my skin the glow that it does, and it just holds in that initial layer that I put down on that toner, so it's really nice for that. And it's just an OG. I think when everyone gets into skincare, then they use that first, that whole line, and they just fall in love with KP. The second thing that I found helps is using a vitamin C. The Sweet Chef Ginger and Vitamin C Serum. I would not recommend that because when I initially tried it, then it was really nice, and I feel like I saw the glowing effects right away. But I think since I've used a couple more vitamin C's, that's not my favorite. I really like the Klairs vitamin C. That one's really good. I don't feel any burn when I use that. And most recently then I've used the one from Fourth Ray. It's the one with the 2 layers, so it has like an oil on top and then the liquid on the bottom, and then you just shake them. Last month I was also using the, I have no idea if I'm saying this right, Mamonde, the Mamonde Bitter Orange Moisturizer, and that one has a really big kick of vitamin C too. So last month and I had like really nice glowy skin, but I've since moved on. A really big tip that I have is just finding a moisturizer that works for you, knowing if your skin is dry, dehydrated, both, or if it's oily. And if you find the right moisturizer, it's going to moisturize things, keep them hydrated for a long time without making it overly greasy or drying out a couple hours later. Okay, and if you're currently not using skincare that can make your skin glowy, I have a couple tricks later on that'll help things out a little bit more. First, I'm gonna prime my eyes. So next I'm gonna do brows. I'm gonna try to do a feathered brow. So let's see what it says. Use the brow brush. Oh my gosh. Use the brow brush's angled spoolie end to perfectly activate the styling wax and tame through brows. The tapered handle sets brows for a fluffy and feathered look. Activate the formula with a drop of setting mist or water. Okay, so it says using the brow brush, activate the brow styling wax in circular motions to create a gel-like texture. Brush the brows in an upward and outward motion. Allow the product to set, then use the tapered handle in an upward and outward motion to create a feathered effect. touch up sparse areas with a brow powder or brow pencil before applying the styling wax. Per the instructions, I'm going to fill in the sparse end of my brow. Okay, so now I'm just going to, I still have the drop of water in there, so I'm just going to take the spoolie and do it in circular motions, like you said. Basically what I'm going to do for the eyes is I'm going to lay down a shade to deepen up my crease, and then one more shade just to highlight the inner corner, just to give a more natural but put together look. So I'm just going to take the tiniest amount of the dark color in this palette and just tap it right into my direct crease. So where I want the color the darkest, I'm just going to tap it there and then just slowly blend that out a little bit just to give it a tiny bit more depth. I'm just going to take the pinky shimmery color and just tap that into my inner corner. And then just a little bit right on the center of my lid. So I'm just going to take a little dab on my ring finger and then just tap that on the darkest part of my under eye. I gave my lashes a curl. I'm gonna tightline my eyes with a brown liner. So now I'm gonna put on mascara. I'm gonna spot conceal. Next, I'm gonna go through and just put on a little blush. I'm just gonna blend it out. At the beginning, I'm going to mention that you can mostly use skincare so that you don't have to worry about glowy skin. But if your skin doesn't have that same glow as everybody else, there's a couple of cheats that you can use. So one of them is the L'Oreal True Match Lumi Glotion. It's almost like a liquid highlight, which I think is the most natural. And it shears out really nicely. And then the other one is the Glossier Dew Effect Highlighter in Quartz.
Never up, never down, never like a theme in a song.
And this one will kind of give you the same effect. It is a little bit thicker than the Lumi Glow Lotion. If you want something that's a little bit more thin, sheer, undetectable, you can go for the Glotion. If you're more of like a balm person, then you can go for the Glossier one. And the other product that I use is the Shake and Glow Dew Mist. And this one's like a setting spray, but it just adds like an extra glow and shine. But I feel like with this one, it can have a tendency to look a little bit greasy. So I'm just going to use the Lumi Glotion. I'm just going to use a tiny bit on the back of my hand, shear it out with my ring finger, and then just tap it on. And then the last step I'm going to do is a lippy. I'm doing a natural lip from Tower 28. I just really love the packaging for this. It's like a clear top and it just has like a heft to it. When I open it, it's just, everything about this is so satisfying. So this is the finished look.
Never up, never down, never like a theme in a song, clever. Feeling high, feeling low at the same.
So that was it for today's video. I think in general, I'm liking the whole vibe of like the skin, the face, the eyes, brows not so much. Those are not really my thing. I'll probably still use the brow gel, but the actual pen that I use to fill it in, probably not. So probably won't go to that anymore. Let me know what you think of this natural clean girl makeup and any ideas that you have for the next one. You can leave everything down below and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!
Stronger than I ever been.